Hey kids, it's Mr. Flower here, hope you're well. Well, she's back. The infamous Royal Enfield 650 Interceptor is back now in its final completed custom form. She's exactly as I wanted her. Stick around, stay tuned, I'll show you the bike. Alright, so if you've been following the channel for the last few weeks and months, well years in fact, you'll know the saga that has been going on with my Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 custom build. It's been a nightmare. I'm not going to go over it all again. Go back and watch those other videos if you want to be filled in on what's been going on. But long story short, there are a few things that needed sorting out, and the brilliant Chris and Grant have pulled out all the stops to get the bike done exactly as I wanted, and I'm absolutely thrilled to say they brought the bike back this morning. This is my first ride on her, and she's riding and looking absolutely beautiful. Everything on it now works as it should. Even the mirrors are beautiful and firmly mounted, not rock and rolling as they were before, and all the bits and pieces that I didn't like about the bike have been put right. So without further ado, let me whip back to the garage and let me show you around the bike now. Okay, so here the bike is then, back where she belongs in my garage here in Great Missenden. And Chris and Grant, I have to say, pulled out all the stops to turn this bike around for me quickly. You will have seen the video, the last video I made, this was down with Chris and Grant. Well, that was only made about 10 days ago, and they've done everything on the bike in that sort of time. Absolutely incredible job they've done. I had a phone call out of the blue yesterday, in fact, from Chris saying, are you around in the next hour? Because we're coming down. I had no idea that the bike was ready, and they came down in the van and actually brought the bike back to me. Not only that, they brought the bike back completed and with a brand new MOT for a year as well. I mean, that is what you call service. They went above and beyond my expectation, not only to put the things right that I wanted putting right on the bike, but delivering it back to me as well like that, quicker than I knew it was going to be done, and also giving it an MOT as well. And on top of all that, they didn't charge me a bean. What a couple of top blokes they are. Anyway, let me show you around the bike, the things that we changed, and see what you think of it now. All right, let's start at the front of the bike, and I'm glad to say that all the electrics are now absolutely fine on this. If you remember before, the indicators were a bit strange, but now this Motor Gadget loom is all working perfectly fine. Look, if you press the indicator there, we get that one going, and the one at the back, you can cancel it with that one, all works absolutely fine. So the electrics are all absolutely brilliant. So the front end is absolutely fine. Moving to the middle of the bike then, if we come down here, you can see that first off, Chris managed to source me some new side plates, whatever these things are called. If you remember, my last one's got lost in the debacle that was the Royal Enfield dealer going out of business. We lost those, but he managed to source me these ones. He got them painted up. He changed, if you remember, I had that logo on it before, the TMF logo that I didn't like or ask for. Now it just says Interceptor 650 Custom, as you can see, and I think that just looks so much better on the overall bike. Whilst we're in the middle here, Chris also blacked out a couple of the items that were left in a sort of a bright finish here, things like the brake pedal and this little sort of hill guard thing here. They're now blacked out, just looks much better. And then the other thing you might notice is the seat. It's been chopped down, made much thinner, which was as per my original specification. It's been made it's actually a slightly different darker colour, which I think looks better, and that just looks so much better with the aesthetic. It hasn't got that blunt end at all now, which is absolutely fantastic. Talking about the end, if we come round to the back, this is the biggest change, I guess. You can see here we've now got the number plate where it should be, and that's obviously a black on yellow one. I have got a sort of a show plate as well that can go on there, which is with a black background if I want to take it to a show or a bike meet or something. Now we've got this splendid mudguard that's been made up as well, and as you can see, it's got the Le Mans stripe that echoes the one on the tank. I think that looks absolutely superb, and I've got the TMF lettering on the back of the seat. The only thing that is perhaps not quite to my taste is the colour of that TMF lettering. I'm going to see if I can do something with that. If you've got any ideas, I mean, I think in hindsight it'd probably look better if it was green or black. I might even get like a permanent marker to it or something, mask it up and try and colour it green that way. I don't know, see what you think. The guys were saying actually it looked much better before it was stitched in there. It looked like the right colour, but actually on the bike, as you can see, it looks a bit more orangey than gold, but that is a minor point, and I'm certainly not going to be complaining about that given everything else that they've done on the bike. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Let me show you the indicators at the back as well, because we've now got this light that's sort of chased in there, an LED light, and we've got really bright indicators. These are Motor Gadget ones that I bought. Let me turn the bike on and I'll show you those. So here we go, that's that rear light. That looks absolutely amazing, I think. It is possible to wire that in so that acts as indicators as well, but I actually quite like the bright LEDs. If I turn these on, I'll show you how bright these are. They're absolutely stunning, these. There we go, if I put the right one on, and then you come back to where cars are going to be. Check out how bright that is. Absolutely incredible. And they're little tiny things, but they just look really, really good. So happy with those. Let's show you the other one. Obviously, it's just as bright. Again, there's no doubt that you're going to be seen with that. Really chuffed with that. Well, let me just show you my show plate as well. Here we go. There's the show plate if you want to go with the traditional look. And the other thing, before anybody asks, oh, you know, it's illegal, you haven't got a number plate light, whatever. It has. We've got a little LED light on the number plate up there as well that's been fitted, although apparently that isn't essential for an MOT pass. All right, so back on the bike then. Let's give her a little spin up this slightly faster road. These indicators and all the switchgear are working perfectly now, I'm glad to say. Got these bar ends on here, the indicators on the back are super bright, incredible. And just listen to those pipes. I don't know if Chris and Grant did anything with them, but they just sound louder than I remember them. They sound brilliant. The bike runs beautifully, I have to say. Yeah, nice job. These Interceptors go absolutely fine, I tell you. You don't need super fast bikes to have fun, do you? I love the fact that on bikes like this, you can pretty much rag them everywhere. You're not going to get into trouble because you're doing stupid speeds. They're just great fun. The whole point of these bikes, they put a smile on your face. And once again, my Custom Interceptor 650 is now doing that, I'm thrilled to say. Yeah, really chuffed with how she's riding. Sounds so much better than I remember before. I don't know what's going on there, it's great. The exhausts are forgiven after all. These knobbly tyres handle really well actually, and there's no funny road noise off them. They're way better than I thought they would be. Nice work, the gents. Oh, here's a white van, look. Well, something else I forgot to mention when we were looking at the bike is the guys also painted out this black seam for me just to make that disappear, something that I wanted originally as well. And I think it just makes the tank look a little bit better. So anyway, must say huge thanks again to Chris and Grant for their Herculean effort in getting the bike sorted out. It was exactly the sort of experience you'd want. If only we'd been talking to start with. We were in touch pretty much every day whilst they had the bike, and they were checking every little detail of the bike as they went along. It was a brilliant effort, and I really appreciate your help for that. So if you're in the Watford area and need anything doing on your bike or car, check out Trident Motor Services, and that'll get you in touch with Chris and Grant, and tell them I sent you. I'm absolutely chuffed to have the Enfield back again. She's even sounding better now, these pipes. Sounds great with some pops and crackles coming out the back. Loving it, really looking forward to some warmer weather, so I can fully enjoy the bike in the way that I intended her, cruising around the country lanes on sunny afternoons. Listen to this thing, it's just epic. Loving it. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. Till then, this has been the Mr. Fly. Cheerio. Alright, just time for a quick fashion segment, because I know a lot of you often ask what is the kit that I'm wearing during my videos, and to save me answering all those questions, I'll let you know. So this jacket here is from Segura, French company. It's a great jacket. You've seen it on the channel before. I wear it when I'm on retro style bikes. I think it looks absolutely great. It's actually a waterproof jacket, as well as very warm, because it comes with this shirt, this sort of thermal liner, which I'll show you in a minute. It's called the Leone, and it's from, or Leone, and it's from French company Segura. I think it's a really nice jacket. It's got a 3-year guarantee. It's AA rated. It's got CE approved armour in the elbows and the shoulder pads, and a pocket in the back. It's really comfortable, and it's laden with pockets. Don't know if it's got a 3-year guarantee as well. And then the other thing with it is it's got this thermal shirt which comes with it, which does sort of attach inside the jacket, or you can wear it separately as a shirt in its own right. I think it looks great, and that's the bit that keeps you warm as well. Cost wise, it's £344.99 is the recommended retail price. I'll put a link below to bikeheads.co.uk so you can find out who your local stockist is if you want to try one on, or if you want to buy online, then I always recommend Sports Bike Shop. They always do great value, have great service, and again, I'll put a link to those below. And full disclosure, that is what's called an affiliate link. If you buy something from there, I do get a little bit of a kickback, so it's helping the channel at no extra price to you, or no extra cost to you. And I must say, I think that their prices and the service are second to none anyway, so go and check those out. Completely done to my liking, but they also, let's do that again. Saying, are you around? Because we're going to be at yours in an hour's time. And let's do that again. To buy my stuff, I just find that their service and their value is excellent. But don't take my word for it. Go and try them for yourself. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Let's do that again.